Hello there, my name is Luke and I am the business manager for London-born luxury niche fragrance brand Memoize London. For those of you who know Memoize London already, you may have met me or one of my team in the store at Oxford Street, Selfridges. But now I'm going to be behind the camera speaking to you guys about our new series, Memoize Weekly. Memoize Weekly is going to explore each fragrance in detail in our range, and we'll also be sharing with you our story, which is basically just bits of information about Memoize London that you may or may not already know. So, for all you fragrance addicts out there, or if you're just starting out, this is going to be a great opportunity for you guys to delve into the world of Memoize London. This week's fragrance is none other than our most popular fragrance of the brand, White Castitas. Although I do like to talk a lot, we'll be keeping these videos as short as possible to make sure we give you all the information you need in the shortest amount of time. So, better get on. Now, Memoize London's two collections are the dark range, inspired by the 7 deadly sins, and the light range, inspired by the 7 heavenly virtues. White Castitas is actually from the light range, but is an added 8th fragrance as an added exclusive special fragrance. White Castitas is the essence of great honour and integrity. So, let's unbox it and find out. Here we are. So I'm going to be, over the next few episodes, telling you about our packaging and what's actually special about our packaging, other than it looking amazing, obviously. So I'm just gonna show you the inside before I get the bottle out. A lovely geometric design inside. And in its exclusive silver bottle, here is White Castitas. Not only the packaging I'm going to tell you about, but I'm also going to tell you about our caps and why they're special as well later on in our story. Okay, let's spray it on the glitter. Did you also notice there are gorgeous atomizers that are in our bottles? They have a nice pressurized spray, so it gives it a really nice luxurious feel, but also diffuses evenly and perfectly over your skin. So let's give it a try. So this literally is one of my favourites too, because I do own this, and this is the one that I get all the compliments with, and people turn their heads and like, what's he wearing? So what are the notes in White Castitas? Well, in the top notes we have lemon and violet. In the heart of the fragrance we have licorice fusion, plum and rose, and in the base notes we have amber, musk, patchouli, vanilla, oud and sandalwood. White Castitas is an extrait de parfum, which means it has 25% oils in it, and it's going to last you there for about 10 to 12 hours on your skin, but I find on my clothes it lasts even longer, and if you come into store and take one of our blotters home with you, you'll find on there it lasts like 24 hours plus. So where do I begin to even explain how this fragrance smells? Because it has so many different aspects to it, but creates a really sophisticated fragrance. Of course, to begin with, you have the opening notes of lemon, and I really have to ask my clients just to give it time, because when you first smell it, you're like, oh, it's a fresh fragrance. But actually, obviously as it unfolds, there's so much more that goes on. For me, I love patchouli and rose in the fragrance, so having that going through the fragrance is just gorgeous for me. And obviously we then end on the oud, the warming notes of amber and the sandalwood. So you end up with this fresh and fruity floral with musk and oud. It's just simply divine. But as we know with fragrances, it's your story as well as it is mine. So if you have this fragrance, comment below for us and just let us know what stands out for you, or what memoir, get it, or memory it evokes for you, because that's the foundation of Memoize London's fragrances, to evoke memories. Now, let's see what parts of Memoize London's story I'll be sharing with you in our story. our story this week. Just like London being an extremely multicultural place, Memoize London's fragrances are influenced by the world. And that is proven in the range of fragrances that we have to offer to you. But Memoize London is also an extremely British brand, supporting small British suppliers. So, I mentioned earlier about our oak caps. Well, these are made from oak cut-offs and crafted by Yorkshire craftsmen. That's also where I'm from, so winner. Our bottles, they're actually filled in the Lincolnshire wolds in a small filling house, and our boxes, they're actually handmade in Leicestershire. And that's not even the beginning of Memoize London's social and environmental responsibility story. And that's it. The first episode of Memoize Weekly done. What did you think? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to keep up with our weekly updates. And of course, share and like the video as you please. Next week, we're going to be looking at a fragrance from the dark range, Luxuria, the fruity floral with a touch of suede leather. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.